Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. Do you know? The largest Canada immigration draws in Manitoba in 17 months resulted in 1,030 invitations being issued. Well, in this episode, we'll discuss the recent draw in Manitoba. So, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for upcoming episodes. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. The Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program's Skilled Workers Overseas Stream issued 1,030 invites in its highest Canada immigration draw in 17 months. The Manitoba PNP scoring system requires a minimum score of 600 points for the draw on December 15th. 656 of the invites, according to the province, were extended to express entry applicants. A provincial human capital pathway, plus an express entry category make up Manitoba's SWO stream. Both focus on the list of in-demand professions in the province. Now, if we talk about the latest Manitoba draw, there were 1,030 letters of recommendation to apply for in the Skilled Workers Overseas stream, and the lowest ranked applicant received 600. Now, let us tell you all about the Manitoba Skilled Workers Overseas stream. The Specialized Canada Express Entry Track and the Direct Provincial Pathway are both parts of the Skilled Worker Overseas stream. It is directed towards foreign professionals who have experience and training in the in-demand professions in Manitoba. Priority is given to candidates and spouses with strong family ties, as well as the language skills, education, and experience needed to find employment fast. If we talk about the first, Manitoba Express Entry Pathway. For foreign applicants who match the requirements for another MPNP stream, and who also have a current Express Entry profile, candidates must have the necessary education, training, and experience in one of Manitoba's in-demand occupations, as well as a close familial tie to the region. Now, let us talk about the Manitoba Express Entry requirements. By providing a legitimate Express Entry ID and job seeker validation code, you may prove that you've been accepted into the Express Entry pool. If we talk about work experience, 6 months or more of experience working in one of the in-demand occupations listed, and 2 a comprehensive career plan is required. Moving to official languages proficiency. 1. The minimum proficiency depends on your assessed NOC. 2. Minimum CLB or NCL C7 for NOC 0 or A. 3. Minimum CLB or NCL C6 for NOC B. Now, the education requirements. Completed a post-secondary course of study lasting at least a year, Canadian equivalent. You must apply to the regulatory authority to have your credentials and skills evaluated, and pass a test if the position calls for a license or certification. Age requirements, minimum age of 18 at the time of submission. Adaptability requirement, a close friend or family who has lived in Manitoba for at least a year confirms their support. Hold a current MPNP issued invitation to apply. Settlement funds, show proof of liquid assets for 6 months that meet the low income cutoff standards for independent financial resources. Now, coming on the second pathway, which is human capital pathway. For qualified foreign employees who possess the necessary education, training, and experience in one of the in-demand professions in Manitoba, candidates must have the ability to secure a job quickly after moving to Manitoba. First, work requirements. The job experience must have been full-time, and for a minimum of 6 months to qualify for EOI and evaluation points. There is no minimum requirement, but if you have less than a year's worth of combined job experience, you won't get any points. Your previous employment must have been in one of the in-demand occupations listed. A comprehensive career plan is required. Official languages proficiency requirements. 1. The minimum official language proficiency depends on your assessed NOC. 2. Minimum CLB or NCL C7 for regulated occupation. 3. Minimum CLB or NCL C6 for compulsory trades. For minimum C-Pound or NCL C5 for all other NOC 0, A, or B occupations. 5 points are awarded for second official language proficiency of at least CLB or NCL C5. Third, education requirements. Completed a post-secondary course of study lasting at least a year, Canadian equivalent. You must apply to the regulatory authority to have your credentials and skills evaluated, and/or pass a test if the position calls for a license or certification. Fourth, adaptability requirements. Demonstrate your capacity and desire to settle down and create your livelihood in Manitoba, and a close friend or family who has lived in Manitoba for at least a year confirms their support. A finished post-secondary studies in the previous 5 years in Manitoba. B. Prior employment within the last 5 years in Manitoba. C. Hold a current, Manitoba PNP issued invitation to apply. If your spouse or common law partner exhibits at least a bachelor's degree and official language fluency of CLB or NCL C5, you may additionally get adaptability points. Now, age requirement, minimum age of 18 at the time of submission, no maximum age, but no points are awarded over 45 years of age. Finally, settlement funds. Show proof of liquid assets for 6 months that meet the low-income cut-off standards for independent financial resources. That is all we have for today, in this episode. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know, in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire episode. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next episode. Till then, take care.